Minnesota Vikings. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys have seen this season go south early, still winless at this point of the year. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number 1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
They'll go again with Swift. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
33-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 24-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up. By T.J. Edwards.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Finding room at midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 31, here's second and 7. Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Swift. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. What is up? Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And this is high. Wow, the decision to go pays off. DJ Moore, touchdown Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. short pass and caught by Oliver. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run. And here's Mason. He'll take this for... couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Vikings.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Rashard Smith, touchdown Minnesota. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Ryan Wright in punt formation for the Vikings.
Whoa! And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
On first down, it's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Vikings.
On the ground, here is Manunga. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Williams. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run with Smith. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 4.
A big play for Minnesota. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now an option here, left side. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Crack rolling, check up.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's taken in. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run with Smith. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashawn Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. But he'll get it back in. The Bears offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's second down.
To throw is Williams. That is hot downfield by Odunze. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Williams. Duvernay with the grab. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to air this one out. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to run it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. On first and 10, it's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
16 yards. And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the NFC West. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Duvernay to return. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Javon Hargrave. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Smith again. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Bears are going to take possession.
Intercepted.
Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Isaiah Rodgers. 8 yards on the pickup.
Whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
42-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with no chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. A chance to extend their lead.
The Vikings take
So
over
not a lot of
1st
yards
and
on the
10
return, Mike,
at
but that's okay.
39-yard
The
line.
number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field. So,
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal.
A 62-yard
That is not going to do. Trying to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
you have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here, another run by Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore.
10 yards to go.
And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Williams now to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
What is that?
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
now Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Go!
On the handoff, it's Smith. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Whole lot
yards.
of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On the ground, it's Smith. And a nice one there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. But they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll run, and this is Smith. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and
Well, let's
goal.
give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Let's go. Motion.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now Williams. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And while it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point, they finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Caught by